Hello, everybody. First of all, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Jesus Campos. I'm from Durango, Mexico. I was born on the 26th of December 1898. So I'm actually have 22 years old. I am studying a software development career in the UTD. I have a lot of hobbies like doing exercise all days, eat healthy, this more like a lifestyle, and take care of my body and spirit through meditation and a free stress life. I also like listen to music, watch and editing videos and photos. Uh, First of all, I will give you a small description about my political party. It names Social Change, and our slogan is We are the change that Mexico needs. First of all, I am the president of it. We are a group dedicated to preserving the social welfare of citizens to better policies in terms of education, economy, and opportunities for citizens. We are going to offer some benefits that will help people who have fewer resources. The most important values that I have as a person are honesty, transparency, loyalty, and empathy. I think I should be the next president of the country because of my change mentality. As we know, previous governments have done nothing more than steal our money, take advantage of the people, and keep false promises. I think we need to do better things in the future, putting a special emphasis on education and supporting young people who want to move our country forward. The first thing I will do as a president is to allocate more financial support to people with fewer opportunities. Talking about of the current pandemic, I will introduce stricter measures to stop contagion and recover our economy. Some other measures that I will take to stop the advance of the current pandemic will be to provide economic support to people so that is in this way they do not have to go out onto the streets and infect other people. As we know, our country has a large number of people who live from the work they do every day. In addition to the fact that we have a high rate of obesity and chronic diseases, and this represents a serious risk to their health. In addition to this, a very important measure will be the prevention and awareness of diseases through a healthier diet, something that no government has proposed before. In terms of education, I will invest more resources in the creation of schools and support for students who do not have economic capital. We know that pollution is a rather complicated issue that needs to be emphasized. The use of clean and renewable technologies will be chosen. Finally, talking about the drug traffic, I will give more power to the police institutions and generate an anti-drug awareness in them. I hope you can understand the lack that a president with my ideals does to the people and are sure to choose the change as a way to improve our country. In my conclusion about the class, I would like to say that it was quite interesting and fun the way the teacher implemented his dynamics and how he evaluated our knowledge in the most satisfactory way possible for me. And that is gonna be all for my part.
First of all, I will give you a brief description about who I am. Well, I am Álvaro José Borrell Marcos, and I am the Vice President of Social Change. I am from Durango, Durango, Mexico, and actually I'm studying the engineering in software management development at UTD. In my free time, I listen to music, watch some videos on YouTube, watch movies, series. I like to read mangas and comics. And in my free times when I'm boring, I program. Well, I'm going to talk about our party. The name of our party is Social Change, and the slogan is "We are the change that Mexico needs." Now I'm going to give a description about our party. Well, our party seeks a true change in Mexico where all the citizens have the same right and the same equality, focusing on the future and not only on the present, in addition to providing new jobs and opportunities to all citizens and providing opportunities for all children and adults to continue with a bright futures within our country, and that our citizens do not have to need to seek an opportunities in other countries or like jobs and the typical American dream or something like that. Well, my most important values are five that are empathy, gratitude, kindness, solidarity, and honesty. Those are my values that make me as a person and seek to help others in their problems. Well, why I should be voted and selected as a vice president? Well, because I want to make a real change in Mexico by providing opportunities to all citizens, such as support, scholarships, determining new programs that help people to prosper, suspend other programs that don't make anything and that only lose money, and update other programs that really do their work. One of my main changes as a vice president would be to do a justice to and impose new laws for criminals such as death penalty, life imprisonment, among others, for all those who deserve justice. Well, the first thing that I will do as a vice president will be to create supports and opportunities for all students and prevent them from abandoning their studies, providing opportunities for universities students to do their professional internships in renewable companies like a Google, Uber, Facebook, and something like that, and prevent them from leaving the country and this is avoiding the brain drain. Now I'm going to talk about the drug trafficking and the pollution and how I act on them. Well, the pollution it's a case that has been occurring for a long time and and this is inevitable. Since day by day it becomes more contaminated and those small parts that avoid the contamination do not reflect a significant change. So more is contaminated than is decontaminated. Well, something that could be done is to avoid chemicals that damage the environment. And in the case of people use electrical means of transport that pollute less than gasoline, otherwise companies should look for alternatives to these chemicals and use something that can be reused or does not harm the environment. Well, the drug trafficking. The drug trafficking, like the pollution, is something inevitable that happens in Mexico and in other countries. Since over the years, more drugs are created in Mexico and in other countries, and that authorities mostly do not affect them. So therefore, they left this continue to happen, and for some money, and the drug trafficking affects a lot of people. In my opinion, if there were competent authorities and they were not so manipulable and they did allow themselves to be breeded, drug trafficking should be less. Well, I will give a general conclusion about the speech and the party. No. Our party is not satisfying with being one more party, and that should we demand a change, a real change actually, and we are going to achieve all together as a society. we will build a better government and that is completely transparent, efficient, and effective. Although the change will not easy, since the association and the joint work can be achieved to have a better Mexico for all. Well, I will give a general conclusion about the classes in this semester. Well, I would like to say that I like the classes and the activities that were taken, uh, in addition to the dynamics that were done to reinforce knowledge. And also, like the exams were not taken in the middle of the meeting because it made me nervous and I lost concentration. Well, what about the teacher? Well, the teacher was very understandable when there is a mistake or you cannot understand something. He helped us to understand and correct us when we did something wrong, like how to pronounce a word. We cannot understand a topic or a themes or something. He was very understandable in that situations, and that's it.